Hello and welcome back to Mother of Us All. So, last time I mentioned our plan to change religion constantly in order to potentially get a lot of vassals just by asking people. But the response in the comments was not great to that idea, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to try and do it for current religion, which means that we need a slight change in just kind of priorities of what we're doing. I think the first change, though, is something that we should have done anyway. I think we have to get an empire. Why do we have to get an empire? Well, because our succession currently looks god-awful. Like, this is truly awful. Because first child gets 2 of our kingdoms, next child gets 2 kingdoms created for them and given, and then the third child gets 2 kingdoms created for them and given out. Which is, yeah, god-awful, I think is the correct term for that, because if we have a look at our kingdoms here, I mean our land would split into something like this, which is not good. Not good at all. So, we need to fix that. How do we fix that? Well, we create an empire. How do we create an empire? Well, we own enough land, so we need 500 gold and 2 kingdom titles. So, we need 2 kingdom titles. Well, I could create like the Kingdom of Canham here that costs 250. So, I need 250 gold for that, and I need the money for this, which is going to be another 500. So, when we get to 750 gold, we can create a kingdom. Easy. Yeah. That's roughly the plan. Beyond that, I don't really know if we've got anything else that we could do, but yeah, I think that's really our way to create an empire, and that's going to be what we spend our money on next. Before we do it, though, we are unmarried. Do we want to marry somebody? That's an interesting question. I don't know. I think the answer is still no. I actually think we maybe even want to hold off till we're 45 so we don't have any more children. I mean, we could get rid of our concubines as well, but I'm not going to do that because I guess they do give you prestige. I could get rid of them. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to remarry unless we have a reason to. Like, if we have somebody like this who's very close to vassalage and we're able to get a marriage off, to get an alliance, maybe. But unless we're there, we can just keep ourselves without a marriage. We don't need one for ourselves. We have plenty of children. We're not going to have any problems with heirs. I think we're fine. This is ending, isn't it? Let me see. Yeah, this is ending. It ends in 7 years? That can't be right. It's going to take that long for it to end? Huh. Okay. Well, whatever. Guess it's going to take that long for it to end. Anything else we need to do? We can negotiate 2 alliances. They're both inside our realm. I don't care about either. Okay, then. Would you be my vassal? No, because you're a different faith. You're a different faith. So we can't go north and we can't go east. So west we can go. There are people who would accept vassalage over here. Like, they're not feeling great about it, but they would accept it. By the way, difference in military strength will probably change in a second for 2 reasons. 1, we're not reinforced to our full strength, and 2, it doesn't calculate military strength when you load the game. So, let's unpause a little bit here. Hey, new diplomacy perk. Oh, that's a grand tournament. That's not what I'm looking for. Yes, I would love embassies. Why? Each alliance gives you 2 diplomacy. Diplomacy goes into general opinion, makes people like us more, and it means we can learn languages quicker, which is one of the things that helps you vassalize people. I think we're going to go for groom to rule next after that, to get children extra skill points, and then we'll think about what we're doing after that. I could also potentially stay in diplomacy, but if we are, we want to switch over to something like foreign affairs or majesty that give us a little bit more benefit than the 20% fertility. Anyway, I'm not going to arrive at this in time, so we're not going to go. We could also do a grand tour at some point. That's probably worth it if we can do a grand... Oh, we can't do a taxation tour? Because I'm tribal. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the best tour for getting money anyway. So, yeah, none of the rest of us really gives us money, which is the only thing we really want. So, cool. We're friends. I can redouble my efforts to make scheme phase length quicker. Or we can get 25 days of progress. I guess I will just get 25 days of progress. We have another daughter. That means that our succession looks even weirder. But that's fine. Don't need to worry about it. You've increased control in county. That means it's giving us as much as it can do. So now we probably want to get our marshal doing something more useful. Also, we've now mothered many children, which gives us a general opinion boost. Okay, what are you going to do? Don't really care about raised army maintenance. I don't really plan on raising my army. In which case, this one or this one is what we want to do. We either want to do something to make our men-at-arms and knights better, or we want to do something that means that we have less enemy hostile schemes. Right now, I'm mostly worried about the hostile schemes compared to how strong our army is, because I don't think anyone nearby is actually strong enough to challenge us, so we'll do that. Cool. Yeah. Also, do we have any land we can convert? We do. 47 years, 35 years. Why is it so long? Because we're unreformed. Ah, well, yeah. How much does it cost to reform our faith, actually, in that case? Reforming the faith. That's quite a lot. Yeah, that's reforming the faith with no changes. Yeah. So I think if we were going to do that, we need to go into learning, and we need to go down, like, profit to make it 50% cheaper. Also, we need a ton more piety, but anyway. Friend, we're already at 95%. We can get 5 days... Well, what's here weird is this says, like, scheme phase length is 5 days faster per scheme phase, but I'm fairly certain that for a befriend scheme, there is only 1 phase. So that's just 5 days. Although I guess it could restart. Like, you could get to the end, it doesn't fail, it just allows you to progress, and then you can go round again. But, yeah, I think I'll just take the 7 days of progress, probably. Yeah, let's take the 7 days of progress. Right. How do you feel about being my vassal now? Yeah, military strength is recalculated quite a lot. Cool. How about you? Minus 16. Yeah, we're getting there. We're just not quite there yet. We need to increase cultural acceptance somehow. This is going to be difficult. Right. Also need a way of earning money, but yeah, we don't have that yet. Hey, we're friends with this guy. Wonderful. That's fine. Dearest of all my friends. So we can have somebody be our best friend. I'm not going to play favorites, I'm just going to get the lifestyle experience. So he's minus 3 now. So if my powerful vassals liked me, he'd be just about there. We need some more military strength, maybe? Yeah, it's going to be tough to get that, but let's see. These guys are all fully done. I guess I could buy a building to increase our military strength. Like we could get a gathering halls or something. They are going to cost a lot of our money, that's the problem though. But, could potentially be okay. Yeah, let's grab one. I think it might be worth it. And then powerful vassal opinion, why do they not like me? Let's have a look here. So, laws. Here. 33. Want a seat on the council. You desire Dura as well. Ah, okay. Well, that's annoying. You're good at martial. You could potentially be on our council if we've got a martial position free, held by a powerful vassal currently. The only positions that aren't are spy master and steward. You would be a worse steward. How about you? Are you good at either? You could be an okay spy master, I guess. I mean, you're not a very good one, but if we assume that nobody's trying to kill us, then we might be okay. Yeah, let's swap, and then let's make you our new marshal. So he now loves me, so now you should be much closer to being my vassal. Yeah, very, very, very close to being my vassal. I think military strength includes, includes mercenaries from memory, but also we're not fully reinforced, so there's a chance that we just end up getting fully reinforced and that solves all of our problems. Hey, level of devotion's gone up, same faith clergy like us more. Level of Splendor increased. Okay, so we're now obscure. Level of Splendor gives prestige when you either marry into the house or when children are born in the house and gives you more long reign bonuses. Invited to a feast in Manan. There's Manan, so that's there. Do I want to go? What could I get? I could get Eager Reveler from a feast, I suppose. He is a powerful vassal. Have to leave immediately if I'm going, but it is quite close. You know what? I'll go to the feast. Oh, I need a caravan master if I'm doing this then. Yeah, let's stick you in there. That probably means that I don't have to leave quite as quickly. But yes, still fairly quick to get there. Or I still have to get there fairly quickly. Let's go Desert Warrior. There we go. So we'll spend our 11 gold and we get to go to a feast. Might give us something. You never know. Right, I can vassalize Igboland. Fantastic. And that is because our strength compared to them went up. Nope, something else disappeared. some negative... Oh, cultural acceptance went up. But yeah, it was minus 35 before. So for some reason, cultural acceptance went up a little bit and it fixed the issue. Travel begins, and we now have that land. Right. You think you're distant, but now you don't think we're distant. He's ambitious. That's going to be a problem. You? Yeah, you just don't want to. We don't... Wait, we don't share a border with you, do we? No, we still need to get, like, a little bit in there to share a border. How about you? Yeah, same kind of problems we've been having everywhere, unfortunately. Okay. I mean, we can always declare wars to get land if we want to, but for now I do need the money. We could raid as well. Yeah. Actually, let me just have a look here. Yeah, we can maybe raid one of the cultures that's further away. Oh, you know what? We could raid up here. We could raid Fezan, because we're not going to be able to vassalize them peacefully anyway. Yeah. Let's go up here. Let's raise local raiders. Let's go. Got some prestige for turning up to the feast. It's already been raided, already been raided, already been raided. This one has some. I have to take attrition if I'm going through there. How about over here? Oh yeah, perfect. We're the only people who could really raid that. Well, us and our vassals, so that's fine. I can contribute to flood relief. Have we not already done the flood relief? You. I don't want to offer you a hook. You. Okay, all of them would accept it for a hook. I guess this is going to be... That's yeah, that's that many years. 16 years. 6 years? 6 years. It's 6 years if we don't contribute. Which is fine. I don't care. It's not that big a deal to me. Someone made an... Or we made an innuendo and now we're like... seeing whether the other person vibes with us, but we won't do that because it can end up negative. We're getting closer to getting a friendship with our Chancellor. Pleasing atmosphere. This is a generic feast event. I will just simply take opinion with every guest who has a trait in common with me. Someone spilled something on us. We will take minus 10 opinion with him. Somebody made a toast. Doesn't matter what we pick, it's the same option. And now we get to go. We get some legitimacy, we lose some prestige, and we get progress towards Eager Reveler, but we do not have it. Oh, there we go. We have Eager Reveler. Great. We'll take it. It gives us intrigue, courtly vassal likes us, and Eager Reveler characters like us. All seems good to me. And we've arrived home. And we get martial lifestyle for visiting our own capital. Need a guardian for our daughter. It means this daughter here. Yeah, we could also potentially have picked a guardian for this daughter. Although I don't think we have any geniuses or anything in court. Yeah, so it's going to be more difficult. Let's just see... do we... Oh, we're wise women. That's a... Wait, no, that's not a positive one. Although I think you can pass the wise woman trait on. Yeah, why don't we educate our daughter? It's not a great one, but we'll do that. Yeah, that is acceptable. And we don't have a tutor. We should have a tutor. Yeah. That's actually very important that we have a tutor. It doesn't really matter who, but as long as we have one, then they start doing things and they can give us bonuses in education. Right, hold court. We'll think about that in a bit. I also need a guardian for you. We'll educate our other daughter. It only tells you, I think, about your first 2 children if you've got a tutor in, because your tutor will act as a guardian for children who don't have one. People ask every time. Here you go. Acts as a guardian for children without one. Apparently there are some events that may or may not trigger based on that, but the way it's written, they should act as a guardian for children who don't have one. At least that's the way I read it, because that's the words on the page. Right. Let's convert. Maybe I'll convert this one up here. This is our land, after all. Right. Your nephew-in-law, not inside your realm, we can get an alliance with. Ah, but they're underneath another realm, so it doesn't matter. Wouldn't get us any closer to a vassalization. Right. Head here. Rites of passage. This will be for my daughter. Let's give her a... I don't really know on this one. How about a fire cleansing? Is this youth prepared to join your ranks? The bush spirit shall judge as Shalwata faces the fire trial. Go, child, burn away what is unworthy, and you may step out on cold earth as a Hausa woman. Okay. What's her education going to be? Martial. I mean, we can change it, but we're going to keep it with whatever the game goes for. I guess Zealous would be fine. Yeah. Zealous would be fine. Let's go for the bush spirits here. Got a learning increase. It's not the end of the world. How many troops do you guys have? Okay, 1,000. That's fine. Head up here. And more raiding. Did we capture anyone? Are we even on capture mode? We are. Still didn't capture anyone. That's fine. Okay, still didn't capture anyone. Can I head here? Not without taking attrition. I don't really want to take attrition, so I'm just going to head home. My 6-year-old took her first steps. We will stress her out and make her gain some prowess. We got my 16 gold for all of that. Alright, that's fine. I don't really want to raid these guys because I don't want to lower cultural acceptance, because they're more likely to accept vassalization if we don't lower cultural acceptance. Okay. I do need a way of making a lot more money than we currently have. But, yeah. Maybe what we should do is take Groom to Rule and switch to Stewardship and just go down this way, get extort subjects, get sell titles. That's probably a pretty good way of doing it. Oh, there we go. Groom to Rule. And then we'll go in here and we'll grab ourselves, yeah, monthly income. Cool. So all of my children get some stats, which I believe is based on whatever their education is or will be. So you've got martial education, so you get martial stats. Same with our first son. But anyway, it's just a nice little boost. Goblet Master. Is this one of the ones that has temporary buffs? Yep, they still haven't fixed this, so the temporary buffs are very, very temporary. So, like, we'll take whatever is going to be okay for like a month. So I guess I'll make my servants cheaper for like a month and then it'll disappear at some point. Cool. We are earning 5 gold a month though now, which is quite nice. It's going to take us a while to reach 750, but there you go. Being called to war, we're joining on the attacker side. I'm actually going to accept, well I was going to accept anyway, but I'm going to accept because if we siege some stuff we can potentially get some money and we can get some ransoms and things, so I'm happy to go to war here. Not an issue at all. It's a good use of our time. I should maybe just go to war with somebody anyway and get some land. Like, these guys over here, maybe just take some land off of them and continue expanding. That's actually probably a good idea. We have a son called Salman. Okay. Level of fame has gone up, which means that we can have more champions, and we also get some secular opinion. Herd capacity is not for us. It's for nomads. If these guys move, we have to back up the other guys because they will not win the. Yeah, they will not win their battle. I'll take 100 gold. Thank you very much. What's this? Hold mystical communion. Definitely. I communed and I got some learning lifestyle experience. Negotiate alliance. That's my son. I decline. I don't need an alliance with you. How are we looking on this trait, by the way? We're about halfway through the first tier of it. Okay. Nice. I'm going to come join in with this siege. Making acquisitions. My daughter seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. She got along quite well with everyone or acquaintances, sorry, I misread it. Everyone she spoke to, even the adult guests. So she can be gregarious, greedy, or lustful. I think gregarious is absolutely fine. It's pretty good, honestly. Like, it's a good trait. Yeah. Just and fickle, maybe not as good, but gregarious is fairly good. Yeah, I would like to maybe back up this army if we could. Oh, they're fighting some random peasants down here. It's fine. If I attack down here, do we get defending bonus? Maybe. Yeah. I think this is fairly close. I'm a little worried. Oh, they have a lot of different armies. So they probably have a lot of different champions. Let's back off then. And split our army in two. And then we'll just resupply here. Scribe's first in... Or, sorry. Zedebe's first enrobing. Let's give her a nickname. Yeah, that's a large army. Are we hostile to them because they're hostile to Bori? Yes, but we're not actually in that war. Okay, merge up. I think they were coming for us, but that's okay. They didn't actually end up going for us. They're about to have sieged everything here. I think I'd like to head down here and de-siege if we could. Yeah, just steal this one. I lost my lady in waiting because she died of old age. That's fair. She was also my counselor. New counselor is going to be... you. Okay. That's fine. They endorse us. That's good. Victory! Nice. Okay, disband. I don't think I got any prisoners. Nope. Invited to a grand wedding. Do I want to go to a grand wedding? Maybe. Between this person and this person. Oh, sorry, it's between her and somebody else. A grand wedding could be okay. Yeah, let's do a grand wedding. I think I do need Desert Warrior actually again. So let's go. Right, I also think we should maybe just attack Darfur. They've got they got a truce, not an alliance. I'm at an activity already, therefore I can't declare war. I should have done it the other way around. I always forget whether you can declare war when you're on an activity or whether you can do an activity when you're at war. But it's, yeah, you can do an activity while you're at war, but you can't declare war while you're at an activity. Yeah, it's a little weird. What do we want to do here? Probably just recreation's fine. Yeah. Okay, we're making 7.7 per month. I'm guessing that our control level is going up across the across here. Yeah, I think control's going up, which is then earning us more money over time. I think that's the main thing. Okay. Some of these people are pretty close to just being my vassal. Wedding ceremony starts. I'm going to close and reopen it. Bad omen. There's a bad omen, but that's fine. It's just a little stressful for us. Hey, somebody's contributed to this. Have they oh, they only contributed to one of the optionals. Yeah. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. Wedding ceremony. These two people we don't know got married. Fantastic. Now we get the banquet, which is otherwise known as a feast. Let's just get some opinion with them. This is a generic feast event, so you choose one of these ones and you get whatever amount of lifestyle experience it says that you get, and some opinion with the person whose point you agree with. So we're going to go with this one. 500 diplomacy lifestyle experience is better than 100 stewardship, even though we're trying to level stewardship, but like, it's 5 times as much, so it seems silly not to do that. Second daughter, we can make her fickle, we can make her content, or we can make her trusting. Let's maybe go for content. She will be our second child, so content is fine. Yeah, we're not really planning on her being a ruler. This is the generic feast event, so we're going to pick this one, gain some opinion. Again, same thing. We're going to take the learning lifestyle experience this time, which now lets us pick one of these. We can make our wards better. That might actually be good, given that we do have wards. And it makes our learn language schemes even quicker. In fact, you know what I should do? I should just learn a language, just because I can. What language do you speak? You speak Iskwa. Alright, I'm just going to learn your language. It'll only take 20 months. That's pretty good. Okay. This person won't stop talking to us. I'm going to gently exit the conversation. Got myself a diplomacy lifestyle perk for doing it. Yeah. Just figure out what we want to do. Maybe foreign affairs effectiveness up? Yeah. Also allows us to do another learn language scheme at the same time. If somebody speaks another language, like these guys speak another language, I will learn their language at the same time. Nice. Fantastic. Let's go. Wedding night starts, and we now get Feast 2, which had no events apparently this time. We gained some eager reveler experience for turning up to a feast, and yeah, we lost some stress and gained some legitimacy. All sorts of nice stuff. Teacher of Knights. Ooh, okay. Who would be impressed by footwork like that, eh? You want to join in as well, my grand Magagia? I think you might be a bit older than my usual group. So we can bring him to our lands to teach. However, he's not a very good guardian, so we wouldn't really want him to do that. We can try and get Aspiring Blade Master or say I'm just watching. It improves the ward education outcome for her. I suppose we don't give any bonuses to ward education. We've already chosen our personality traits. Maybe we do bring him to teach because he'd be a good champion anyway, so let's do it. That's fine. Yeah, I think in this case actually it might be okay. Right, we're almost back. We're back. Right. Darfur. Declare war. Probably just conquer county, right? Or sorry, conquer duchy. Hey, I lost my special attention buff. It was on for a while though. That was nice. We got lots of benefits from it. There's a grand tournament, which is over here. I'm not going to get there in time. Okay, well, let's not worry about it then. Ooh, who's attacking them? Defending against Tibesti. Okay, Tibesti. Right. Where's my army? I've lost the thing. Let's just move the rally point from here. There we go. We'll just raise them over this way. Shouldn't take long to raise. We're not that far from our capital. Right, go beat them up if you can, or just go siege their capital if you can. That's acceptable. What's this? Negotiate an alliance. My player heir. Nope, not interested. Right, back over here. Let's just do this. We split our army, and now we're going to send the other army over here. Learn language, no more room. Learning this language is really hard. Okay. Saying be encouraged by friend to make it 2 days faster. Must persevere or I need a break. I'll just take the break. I don't care if it's slower. That's fine. Chase him. Shawata has come of age and she got skilled tactician and forder. That's not bad. It's pretty good. Probably want to find her a husband at some point, but that's okay. Worry about that after the war. So our army has now defeated their army. Let's send them now down to this tribe. Let's have a look here. So that was 45 of ours for 350 of theirs. Hey, the river flooding has gone. Although it hasn't actually gone because it won't go for another bit. But that's okay. It's gone apparently. I'm not going to spend any money or do anything to make this quicker. I'll just take bottom option there. I become obese. It's not ideal. Let's... where is it? I thought if you became obese, there was then a lose weight option that you could take for stress. Maybe not. Here we'll grab golden obligations. We can trade hooks for payments. Like we can get 50 gold from my heir there, which is nice. We're now at 500. We're 2/3 of the way to where we need to be. Yeah, I don't see any options here that say lose weight. So I guess we'll just take the negative. Move on. More stats for my children as they come of age. I think it's when they hit a certain age. Oh, it must be 3. When they hit 3, it gives them the stat. And pay you 15 gold for the milk tooth. I will, because I think I can immediately destroy the milk tooth, right? Oh, I only get 7 gold now? Oh, they fixed that where you could get huge amounts of money. Alright, I guess I'll equip it. Okay, what's this? Zenab in despair. Denab refuses to allow me to read her masterpiece on the arts of learning. Is this a temporary buff? No, this is permanent. Okay. I can pay 55 gold and get a book artifact. I don't really care, so I'll choose the I don't really care option at the bottom. And get 15 gold from my daughter. Oh, because I just gave her 15 gold. Yeah, I guess I'll just take that back. Thank you. Okay. There's pedagogy, so we get a little extra stat boost. Lesson in lucra, so I can make my daughter, this is my second daughter, greedy, just, or callous. She can be greedy. I don't care if she earns money, that's fine. She'll probably be my vassal anyway. 100% war score. Let's ransom. Well, it's not going to get us anything for ransoming her. Yeah, I'm going to wait for the siege to finish though, because we should get money for it finishing. There we go. And then I'm going to enforce demands. Nice. Disband. We got some new land over here. All part of that duchy. Do we actually have the duchy title? No. Okay. In which case, over here, I'm just going to give away to some local nobles. There we go. Well, that's G and then H. Wait, so if I do... Let's try doing it this way. Hey, okay, so there's a hotkey for doing that now. That's a little bit quicker. Yeah, so we just randomly generated a couple of characters who are the right culture for the area. Which is all we care about. We don't really care about converting their culture, so that's fine. Should we be my vassal? No. Minus 80, not minus 585, but yes, still no. Okay, cool. We're getting there on the money. We need to marry off our daughter, but I think that is a problem for next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.